You might be like, man, I'm down for my niggas. Yeah, them brothers who on the same wickedness, or sisters on the same, or organizations, or business karmas, or wicked trade, whatever, on the same mindset. So of course, if you're on the same, mindset as wickedness, then of course y'all will be partners or gang members or, organizations like that. But this a higher thought process than that. This dealing with the all-out purpose of why we aren't successful, according to how he making me feel. And like I said, with his grace, I hope he bless me to explain what he want me of, participation. And I hope let me make sure I pronounce that right so you can hear it again.
Participation.
Okay, participation. I'm sorry, and it's a noun and it's the act of participating. The state of being related to larger whole. To a larger whole, I'm sorry. Let me read that again. And remember, it came out of partnership. And remember, the title said, we were never taught partnership. And one of the reasons is because partnership promotes participation. It also creates an action. And it's the state of being related to a larger whole. Now, why would partnership be deleted from our thought process? One, we outpopulate them. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said we can't blame them. Now, blame ourselves for allowing them to put us in a condition like this. So this ain't hate teachings, okay? It's the truth. Because we ain't sticking together and we ain't promoting partnership. And we ain't participating in doing it at all. Because we so caught up in being in organizations and associations, gang banging, diva chicks, having they little cliques, all that. Wicked organizations, like I said. So why weren't we educated on the importance of partnership? Because like I said, if we were all to work together, we'll be our own, civilization. Because like I said, we outpopulate them. Something like, okay, let me give you an example. At the time I read, end quote, if the black man will only put up 5 cents, we will outrich them overnight. You might be laughing like this and it's crazy. No. Because if we outpopulate them, then that is accurate. The problem is we ain't got no partnership, which means participation. And participation creates an act. What act? To put that dollar up. Now, I ain't asking you for no money. I'm just trying to show you by you not participating and having a thought process that'll make sense is the reason why you broke. Okay? I said $1. Damn it, the Messiah said a nickel. Okay, and you ain't got to call him that if you don't want. He is. And if you don't go research what he talking about, I would really hope that you wouldn't speak wicked against him. Because as I stated, and as you know, I said, man, and the minister bear witness himself, because he the main one. He said, you can't call nobody no liar, you know, if you ain't gonna go research what they said. We tell you to go to the books, though. A business that is owned by partners. See, we could have been a business. We could have had our own business. We could have had our own banks. $4 billion could have made our own bank. You don't think? They construction companies wouldn't have built our banks, but we would have been more worthy to build them ourselves. Our constructive brothers who are wasting your talent of knowing how to do construction, but they companies. You like, oh man, they ain't got no job. It's because our people ain't sticking together and making a job. That's partnership. And until we learn the value of partnership, God gonna intend to increase the punishment that we suffering from, which is killing one another, backbiting, lying, stealing, cheating, broken marriages, broken homes, poverty, struggling. Because this is chastisement, because our people don't want to realize that these people are successful because of us. Me and my wife explained to you on that we could have been the power structure of what, whether you want to believe it or not, if we were to unite, they will have to come to us, because we will be so powerful in our unification and partnership that it will force them to deal with us, no matter how much they wouldn't have wanted to spend their money. The wisdom of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and what God taught him, and how he taught him the ways to grow in the soil of the ground, the plant. Like I said, man, you don't want to believe it, go to the bookstore and get How to Eat to Live, book 1 and 2, for yourself. You read it. And if you find him being a liar, like I said, you can throw the book away. Burn it up. Whatever you choose. He stated in quote, it is immaterial to him whether you believe him or disbelieve. For real. Because his job is not to worry about if you gonna choose to decide. His job was to deliver the message. And it is your choice to choose. And this is why it's difficult. Because you weren't taught partnership, and partnership requires in a business, as I said. That's why we would be more successful and powerful. And this is their fear. And you don't have to think so, because we always been down. It is because our eyes have not been open to the reality of partnership and what it can bring. I told you $1, he told you 5 cents. Man, niggas ain't gonna be on that, and that's exactly why you gonna die. Because you ain't gonna believe what he told you. Believe in the things unseen. That seem unbelievable. But when he keep creating this damn destruction, these earthquakes, I read them off to you the other night, man. This was last year. And they were happening in diverse places, man. In America, where they usually don't happen. So if you think they gibberish, then believe what you choose, which is your decision. Your brother just trying to make you see the importance of what he trying to show us this evening. Because the problem is, I don't want you to just hear me. I understand that I'm trying to hear too. Now, it also means the persons joined together in a partnership. A relationship resembling a legal partnership in you that explain to you. From this man, if you get his books, man, it ain't to make you spend no money. And any book you spend your money on from the Nation of Islam, you're not paying for the book. It's a donation. And the book is free to you. But if you don't go research, you will just think somebody trying to come over and make you spend your money. Why? Because you struggling. So you automatically don't have no partnership because you know that you ain't doing proper business. So you can't go to your next door neighbor, hey, man, I need $3,000, man. And you can get it right then on the spot. Because you probably owe them. You ducking and dodging. Okay? You know what I'm talking about. I've been there. You owe the weed man. You know, no disrespect. You owe the drug boys. Hell, you owe, other businesses. You ducking them. You got the mob after you. You know what I'm saying? So partnership is very important. And it's a real messed up thing to take from a people. I hope you peep that. Because like these entertainers, like these movies and everything is promoting now, they're degrading our sisters. Like I said, I've been there, when I was ignorant of their value and of myself. So that's why I assassinate me first. I don't want y'all. I'd rather do it for you. Because that's how the reactive mind to do that. And you might hear something that you doing. And then your reactive mind will replay people telling you that's what you be doing. And then it'll make what I'm saying seem like I'm telling you the same thing. And that creates the thought process of hating. I'm not saying you do. But I'm just trying to show you, even in the event if it were on you. I'm basically trying to give you a view, a picture for you to look at. Like, you know what, I probably did been through that right there, what he talk about. And it's a group of people, countries, organizations, etc. that are joined together in some activity or effort. That's exactly why we were never taught partnership, because we would have been a group of people who could have owned countries, had our own organizations, and etc., our own beaches, whatever we wanted to do. If we get our butt up out of the ground from being dead in the mindset, which is the true resurrection. It ain't talking about you coming physically out of the ground as a ghost and then you go to heaven. And our brothers and sisters been running around lost in our mind from these wicked people. Screaming out, yeah, man, Granddaddy John, he in heaven, man. I already know he is. Okay? Once you dead, you dead. That might sound tough, and I really hope nobody don't take it offensive because you got lost loved ones. I do too. But as I told you, you've been miseducated. That's why you got to get this man books. That's why you got to research for yourself the scriptures properly from what Jesus was talking about concerning the resurrection. A relationship in which people agree to work together